in the long run, will AI be better than us at basically everything? Will it be better than most humans, including even the physical world and robotics and the human touch? Yeah. Yeah. I think that is, I think that is, possible, maybe even likely. It's something that goes beyond the country of geniuses in a data center I described, because that's purely virtual. But building robots is something, it's a skill. It's something you can do. So maybe the AIs will make us better at that as well. I would think about tasks that are human-centered, tasks that involve relating to people. I think the stuff like code and software engineering is becoming more and more kind of AI. I think coding is going away first, or coding is being, done by the AI models first. And then the broader task of software engineering will take longer. But I think that is, that doing that end to end, I think that is going to happen as well, I would say. Design, or making something that's useful to users, or knowing what the demand is, or, managing teams of like AI models, like, those things may still be present. Again, like there's this comparative advantage is surprisingly powerful, right? Even if you're only doing like, 5% of the task, like, that 5% gets super amplified and levered, because it's like you're only doing 5% of the task, the AI does the other 95%, and so you become, 20 times more productive. Again, at some point you get to 99%, 99, and then it becomes harder, but I would really think about the things that are human-centered. Like I think there's something to that. I think there's something to kind of the physical world, or things that mix together human-centered, the physical world, one of those two, and analytical skills that somehow tie them together. The very kind of human-centered professions. Like, that is something I would think in terms of. And I think the other thing I always say is, like, in the world in which AI can kind of generate anything and create anything, having basic critical thinking skills may be the most important thing to success. I worry about these AI models that generate images and videos, and we don't make models that generate images and videos and for many reasons, but this is one of them. It's really hard to tell what's real from what's not, and so a significant part of success may be having the street smarts, not to get fooled by I mean, hopefully we can crack down on and regulate some of this fake content, but assume we can't. Critical thinking skills are going to be really important, and you don't want to fall for things that are fake. You don't want to have false beliefs. You don't want to get scammed. Like, that's really advice that I would give to someone.